Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the reading for Aries for February 2016. This is a very general reading. For a personal consultation, please see my services page. You can see it below here. Click on it, and then you can see my rates. And if you'd like to work with me, please send an email to dunyaza@gmail.com. I'm using two decks for the general Celtic Cross reading. I'm using the Nicoletta Cecoli Tarot, and then I'm also using for the personal message the Karma Angels Oracle deck. So you can pick between option A and option B, and at the end of the reading, you'll get your personal angel message for you. So let's begin. Aries for February 2016. The significator of the general energy present is represented by the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is usually a woman at the end of her 30s or after 40 years of age. Again, not necessarily, could be younger. Could be a guy also. It's someone from a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Also, therefore, it can represent you. So it can be you in this reading. She's usually someone who's very enthusiastic about whatever fills her with passion. She's charismatic. She might be impulsive, but not impulsive, not too much, because this is the queen. um, she's popular. She might not be beautiful, but she's very magnetic. Everyone wants to be around her. She knows how to inspire others through the fire of her own passion. So this could represent you, or this could represent a woman that you like, for instance. Again, it could be a guy. At In the position of something which is not seen, you have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is this little mermaid at the end of the ocean, and at the bottom of the ocean, and she's trapped inside of, I don't know, another aquarium or something like that, and she's like being forced to stop and reflect and to ponder. I don't think it's a reflection that she wants to have, because this is Aries, and Aries doesn't really like to think all that much. You guys just like to go and do. Don't think about it, just go and do and act upon it. Why think? Come on, that's dumb. And she's crying. I don't know if you can see it, but she's crying because she's being forcibly uh, made to stop and think. So there will be maybe a forced period of time where you have to stop and think and ponder upon whatever situation that might happen in your life. And in the position of the root of the question, or the basis of the month, not the question but the month, you have a major arcana, the Tower, number 16. So something happens out of the blue, something that might not be expected. I would not say this in the general of the reading, because maybe you would expect it, or maybe you didn't want it, or maybe you thought you could delay it, but it's shocking that it happens. Some sort of breakup could be a personal breakup, could be within. I'm reading this as a personal romantic type of thing, as a personal relationship type of thing. I'm not reading this as work as much. I'm reading this more like a marriage that ends. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's just, this is very generalized, okay? This is very generalized. Also check your moon and rising sign. If you have a stellium, which is at least three planets in the same sign, check that too. So something that happens out of the blue can something which ends, could be even, that can bring some sort of chaos into your life. And in the position, this could be a marriage, this could be, I'm thinking more marriage, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is what I'm thinking. like your marriage ends. I'm not saying it that's or a relationship, not necessarily a marriage, but ends. Maybe a relationship that felt like a marriage. It could be even a business relationship, though I'm reading this as a romantic thing. In the position of the past, which influences the present, you have the Seven of Wands. So maybe there was already some sort of conflict before, and you argued, and this is not arguing, this is something else, right? But there was open conflict, and you wanted to avoid this. You wanted to avoid the breakup. Maybe let's say your, let's call it wife or husband, found out you had another person. Oh my God! And you had like a very big argument, and you manage to make things more or less not right, but it could be that, but it could be also guilt. You're feeling very guilty, like you're in a marriage that you don't no longer love this person, but you cannot break up because you don't feel that's right. You are in love with someone else and you're feeling really guilty and you're beating up yourself. Okay, this could be both you, both sides. You're beating up yourself. So this little devil you see hitting the girl, like you feel like, I'm so bad, I'm so worse, why I don't love my wife anymore? She's so great, she's so wonderful, I don't understand. Shouldn't I love her? I'm saying wife, could be husband. Okay, so in the position of that which you want, you have the justice card, the number 8, and this is a little doll on top of a castle made of playing cards, card castle, something like that. This is a very precarious type of position. You know, she cannot stay on top of it forever because this has no structure. It's like the tower, stuff that no longer has structure or just tumbles completely. You want to keep this partnership, you want to keep the marriage, you want to keep harmony. Most of all, you want to keep harmony, but it's a castle made of cards. I don't think this is possible. In the position of the future, the near future, you have another arcana major arcana, the temperance card, which is a doll, a little girl sleeping on top of a fish, which kind of, it's almost like the same as the Four of Cups. So there's like a period of reflection, of thinking, of thought, and some sort of harmony is achieved between you and another person, maybe between you and your wife or your future ex-wife. Something with harmony, which ends conflict of some sort, is achieved. Okay, it could be a precarious situation, but it's harmony is achieved somehow. I don't know how, but it's achieved somehow, like a state of moderation. I mean, something like that. In the position of in the position of the of you, or the card which represents you, you have the Ace of Cups. So to me, tells me that uh, probably you left. I'm not saying again that this is how it will be. I'm not saying this. Okay, I have no idea. This is very general. Maybe you left your wife or your husband, and you can now live openly, or maybe not even leave. You know, you can like manage to persuade your spouse to be with another person. I don't know. I would kill you if you'd ask me that. I totally, I would. You'd be dead. I'm joking. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. But it doesn't necessarily mean that a marriage ended. It might mean that you've managed to, ask your wife to, or your husband, can I live this through? Can I be with this person? I don't know, it's called not polygamy, it's an, I don't know. Maybe he or she agreed. So you're living fully, and I would say openly, a new love affair. There's love in your life. There's a new love in your life. Okay, so um, in the position of the others, or the surrounding environment, you have the Five of Clubs. Now, this could be read in several different ways. The Five of Clubs, sometimes it's kind of similar to the Seven of Clubs. It could be again that others see you as you feeling guilty over something and they don't exactly know it. But I would not read it like that. I would read it more like others are judging you. They are really, really judging you. They might be talking to you openly, to you, to your face. What are you doing? You have a wife. What are you doing? You have a husband. What are you doing? Stop doing that. Could be that. Or they could be talking to you about you behind your back, and they are treating you in front of you. They're not telling you to your face what they think, but they are being very hostile, in a way that they were never before. It could be like family, could be work environment. So again, there's some sort of conflict. This could even mean, though this is different. This could even mean, competition. So competition between the spouse and the new love interest. But I will not read it like this. I would read it more like, again, in a different way, because this is like a serpent. The serpent is mad. She's mad. Or he is mad. The serpent is very mad. So maybe the conflict comes from from the wife, from the spouse. I mean, it was achieved some sort of harmony, but kind of precarious, I would say. And he or she, they're mad. They're mad. um, in the position of hopes, desires, or advice, and I would read this card more as hope or dreams. It's the Knight of Cups. The hope that you'd hope you could live fully, even though you're like beginning this love affair. Maybe, I don't know if you're beginning the love affair if or if you like living it in a more open way, but you hope you could live it even more openly. You want to live it, you want to experience fully, like those first stages of love, which is full of idealism and romance and joy, and you just look at the partner and think he is perfect or she is perfect. I'm reading this more as a guy. You who are listening to me, you're a guy, and this is the girl. This is how I'm seeing it, but I might be wrong. Okay, I don't know. It could be anyone. You want to live this, like it's lived in fairy tales, like it's lived in Hollywood movies. This is one, like a big, wonderful, great adventure. And the outcome, the card that came out for you is the Fool. So I'm gonna say yes, you're gonna live it in February 2016. This love affair as a new adventure. Gonna start it. Gonna have like blind faith over it. You're gonna fully trust the universe. You're gonna have the trust of a child, and you're gonna be very happy, and gonna start something new. But it's gonna cost you. It's going to cost you. There is going to be conflict, and this might even cause some sort of rupture, chaos in your life. So you better be aware of the consequences. Um, if you haven't picked in the beginning of the reading, please pick now for the angel message for you. Pick A or B. No, intuitively, you already know the answer, A or B. If you picked the card A, the angel message is presented to you by Melahel, which is number 13. Safety in the journey. The challenge is making the journey. And the lesson is accept that all the changes in your life have led you to the next one. This angel protects us in travel, new ventures, and when leaving one situation for another, such as a new job, a new relationship, or a home. The card suggests it is a safe and beneficial time to travel, to make a change, or even just to change the way you think. All these changes in your life are being blessed at this time. Okay, this kind of marries, this card marries itself with the whole Celtic reading. So if you're cheating on you, I don't want to say cheating, okay? It could not even be cheating. So like maybe you're in love with someone else and nothing happened until and you're like fighting with yourself and suddenly you decided no, I can't live with this anymore. I'm gonna tell my wife, I'm gonna tell my husband, and then everything comes crumbling down. So it's not actually before, but this card is saying this change in your life, even if it appears to be, even if it brings you lots and lots of conflict and tears and sorrows and from the outside world, it's being blessed. Okay, it's being blessed, and you are safe. You are safe in whatever you start. And also this might not even have to do with this reading, could be with any other thing. If you're thinking, okay, I'm not doing that, me and my wife and me and my husband, you're like, we're okay with each other, we love each other, everything is safe there, but I'm when wondering about my job, I'm wondering about anything else. And this angel is not talking about the reading, it's talking particularly for you. And Malaya, I think he's saying you are safe. Whatever changes in your life that you make, if you even have to go on a trip traveling, you are safe. Okay. uh, if you have picked the option B, the card that came out for you is Zadkiel, number 32. Zadkiel verifies and vindicates, and the challenge is to accept what has been presented to you. And the lesson is working as if something is true can lead to it becoming true. This is the present of forgiveness and mercy, of sparing someone suffering. It is righteousness that has checked itself and been cleared of all suspicion. In the reading, it shows that there is no harmful intent and that the situation is as it appears. So maybe, again, this might not have to do with the reading. If you ask about something, should I trust this? Should I not trust this? Someone offered me like an opportunity. This angel Zadkiel is saying things are as they appear to be. Also, if you like talking is this, he also can be telling you if you're in a conflict with someone. The advice is forgive that person, even if you think that he or she doesn't deserve it, because forgiving is sparing not only their suffering but also yours. And if you can't, behave as if you have forgiven him or her. Fake it till you make it. Sometimes you have to do that. Or if you've opened up your own tiny little Shopify store, Etsy store, or whatever, and there's no clients. Where are the clients? Work as if they exist. Work as if you have 10 clients a day. If you like do scarves, I have to make this scarf for the next client. He's not here or she's not bought it yet. Work as if will make that thing you want come true faster. Okay, and this is the reading that I have for you for February 2016. Aries, I hope you have a great month. If you'd like a private consultation with me, please send an email to dunyazad@gmail.com, and I would be delighted to work with you.